Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals, all tied at 1-1. If the first two games mean anything, we should be in for a heck of a series. This is Kevin Owen along with Steve Curry, Clark Keller. Welcome, everyone. It's Houston facing the Golden State Warriors. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Stephen Curry in this one?
Well, he gives his team such a boost when he's on the floor offensively, Kevin, just because of his ability to anticipate the game, to make the right pass, make the right play, and all the intangibles he brings to the table.
I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
Take a look at the Warriors. They managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
Well, being on the road for the first two games, realistically, you're hoping for a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand right now. They've stolen home court advantage, and now they just need to hang on to it.
Yeah, Steve, that's easier talked than walked. Despite getting that split, I still have them as the underdog in this series. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against, and they're not just going to roll over either.
Van Vliet. Warriors with the rebound. To start a new streak after losing on Monday.
And no matter what they tried to do in that loss, Kevin, it just didn't work out for them.
Yeah, to me it seemed like they kind of gave into it. Like you said, they didn't show too much fight back when it got to double digits, and that's concerning.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night. Free throw good by Curry. So he gets them both.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. Getting home court advantage back is what makes this game absolutely critical in his opinion. He said the guys know what we have to do. We're determined to regain the advantage that we have worked so hard to get in the regular season. It was easy to see just how important this game is to him, and history tells us to all teams, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And so here is Houston. Van Vliet, guarded by Curry. Like at 6. Van Vliet.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and they'll go to the line. They get Stephen Curry. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of this one. The first one falls. About a minute played so far here in the first. Outside Butler. Kudzinski. And it's sent back by Brooks. Now here's Thompson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots cut out. They get Stephen Curry. The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. Gary Payton. He's checked in for Steph Curry. Thompson nails both of them. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Butler passes to Payton. He kicks to Butler. Into Green. Five to shoot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. On defense, the Warriors. There's the pick. It's stolen. Green, the screen. Feeds it to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Good on the shot. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Brooks outside. Eason. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. The Warriors trailing. Outside, Green. Budzinski. He's covered by Thompson. He feeds it to Butler. Payton. Off target from three-point range. Thompson with it. Van Vliet. No good off the back of the one.
Most of the team, the next shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Thompson outside. Six to shoot. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The shot. Foul call that time in the layup. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
He's gutsy. That's what I really respect. It seems like the more pressure there is, the more he enjoys the moment. So he is the guy you want taking the big shot at the end of the game.
And let's give him some more credit where more credit is due for his role as a team leader. I mean, he's somebody who brings out the best in his teammates whenever he's on the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Davis is checked in. The second. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Butler. Goes back up. And it's good on the way.
Boy, he crossed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Now the feed to Thompson. They set the pick. Van Vliet, headed by Green. Tries from 10. Van Vliet. And he makes good on the way. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, off to a rough start. Just doesn't seem to have the rhythm with his shot.
Back to Butler. Budzinski cans the tough layup from the outside.
I think he anticipated that the defense would be there. That's why he leaned in like that.
In Houston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Thompson outside. Thompson left side. Eason, headed by Green. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Payton. Dishes to Davis. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Here's Thompson. Slammed on. He draws the foul. Chance for the play at the free throw line. It's going to be on Gary Payton.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
That free throw good from Thompson. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. I mean, it happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep being productive even when you go through a shooting drive.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
Warriors trail by 3. Here's Green. Outside, Davis. Jumper off the screen. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. It's a nice passing there by Houston. Flip the bucket. He's got 8.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now here's Payton. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 6. Butler. And it's blocked by Brooks. Thompson against Green. Thompson outside with his first shot attempt. No good. Warriors trail by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Houston with a big group substitution here. And so here is Houston. And Holiday kicks to Green. Pass to Smith. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside it. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
First free throw is good.
You see the early fouls here? They're having an impact so far.
Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Smith hits them both. And Clark, you're right, the early fouls contributing to the deficit here in the first.
Yeah, I don't think they're moving their feet well enough, Kevin. I mean, when you foul, you're typically out of position and you're late. So they've got to anticipate better and then play defense without fouling. Stop using your hand.
I've seen that too. Now, here is Hill. Looney. Now the pass to Moody. He dishes it to Curry. Can they get it? And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Here's Green. Right side Green. And the powerful one-handed slam.
They built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so we wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up here.
You know, a part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
The drive by Hill. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Yeah, the battle for that lay-in. Excellent, tough defense, but he found a way to get it down anyway.
Holiday against Curry. And Holiday kicks to Smith. No good on the three. Warriors trail by 8. Now Curry. He passes it to Moody. Back to Curry. Pass to Moody. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. And the Rockets take it the other way. 1:51 left in the first. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Off target at the rim.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Houston moving it around. Kicks it to Green. Right side Holiday. Money from the wing. Holiday's got his first points of the night.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
The dish now to Curry. Back at 6. It's Hill on the wing. There's a good screen. Looney. And there's the bucket. Still looking on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Boy, where is the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
And Holiday gets to Green. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Passes it Roman Young. Back to Curry. The pass, Roman Young. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now it's on the 5-point Houston lead.
Pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Outside, Green. Outside, Holiday. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Hill. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. We've got Steph Curry, and it's Santos in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Back to Green with the shot. And he nails the jumper. Green's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Houston. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. He passes Coleman out. Living. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Rockets have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. No free throws good from Holiday. Warriors trail by 9. Curry passes to Santos. Number 21, defended by Adams. Curry against Holiday. Pass blooming up. Pulls up. And it falls. It's over the rim and in. 5 points in the game.
Not enough defense there to throw him off his shot. Sometimes it takes more than one defender on him down low.
Outside Holiday. Houston moving it around. Shot clock at 5. It's good from long range.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
They set the screen. Outside Curry. Roaming up. Number 21, defended by Adams.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
He kicks it to Green. And it's Houston with another.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Here's Curry. Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing. I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
The Rockets making a switch here. Hooked away, and that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Hill dishes to Curry. Here's the screen. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
So it's the Rockets now. Right side Green. Van Vliet. And another three for Houston.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Passes to Moody. Feeds it to Curry. From past the arc. Warriors the rebound. Number 21. Drilled from 6 feet. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Green, the screen. Green with a screen on Curry. Whitmore. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors trail by 11. Number 21, guarded by Green. Fires it up. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just blanks the open jumper.
The Warriors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the first one at the line is good. Adams is checked in for Houston. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Houston leading by 10. Whitmore, defended by Moody. He feeds it to Green. Van Vliet, 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3 ball. 14 points for him.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
And it's the Warriors with the ball.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Moody, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range. I mean, he senses that the defense has backed off.
Whitmore, defended by Moody. Green pitch to Adams. Misses the layup. He had him at that bumper.
Textbook defending there. He didn't give him an inch of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, great footwork and terrific positioning, Clark.
It's Curry with the drive. Rebounded by Adams. Rockets leading by 13. Van Vliet guarded by Curry. Van Vliet. And 3 off the mark. Warriors have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And the pass roaming out. Golden State moving it around. The shot's good from Moody.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
They set the pick. Man jam. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Rockets lead by 13. The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The feed now to Hill. That one's good from the corner. Hill's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting his shot off. He's a very composed shooter.
And here is Green. Green left side. Curl. Pass Coleman again. Green with a screen on Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Green passes to Brooks. Outside, Green. This one for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Warriors trail by 11. Budzinski, guarded by Green. Budzinski. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets leading by 11. Pass to Green. Takes the 3. That is good. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Curry gets the screen from Davis. Curry passes Coleman Young. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Van Vliet, guarded by Curry. Van Vliet. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. They get Stephen Curry. The Rockets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. First free throw is good.
Great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter. That'll do it.
Thompson, he's checked in for Green. Both shots good from the stripe.
I think he simply needs to get back to doing what he was doing there in the first quarter.
Outside Curry. Dishes it to Butler. 1:36 left in the second quarter. Budzinski. He's covered by Thompson. Here's the 3. Davis. The second chance points on the tip in.
Nice tip in. He just seems to have a sense of where the ball's going to end up.
Thompson outside. Şengün. Yeason. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Now they've dialed it in here in the second quarter. They are on fire.
And the Warriors making a change here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. .109 left in the first half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. He dishes it to Butler. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. 55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Thompson against Payton. On the wing, Brooks. The wing jumper off target. Warriors trail by 15. Payton kicks to Buck. Back to Payton. Rooney. The dish to Butler. Trains it from beyond the arc. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it to Brooks. Van Vliet. Houston moving the ball around. Thompson misses. Butler off top. Stolen by Brooks. And that does it for the first half of play. Houston on top. They lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
Now, presented by Sprint.
What unbelievable postseason action we've got going on so far. This is 2K Sports as we get deeper into round one of the playoffs. The Houston Rockets in front against Golden State. They're looking for a second victory in a row tonight in Game 3 of this series. It's been a disappointment, though, for the Warriors so far. Their outside scoring is letting them down so far, and without that threat from outside, their offense is bogging down, unable to spread the floor. Stephen Curry hasn't been able to get it going. It hasn't been pretty. He's only got one make from the field. Now let's get back over to Kevin Harlan and the rest of our crew as the second half gets underway.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. Rockets leading by 12, and so in the game for the Rockets. They set the pick. On the wing, Brooks. Cannot hit. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. The drive by Green. Outside Curry. Outside Green. Budzinski. Brooks grabs the board.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Thompson, a screen on Curry. He kicks it to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Eason. They get it back. Şengün battles through traffic and lays it in.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Outside Butler. He passes to Curry. Budzinski. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 7 points in the game.
There's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And so it's Houston with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. There's a screen. Passes it to Thompson. Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. No good from outside.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Butler dishes to Curry. Back to Butler. Outside Curry. Feeds it to Green. The pass to Butler. From deep. And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now, here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. Tipped. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. The 3. And that one's good. He's got 19.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Green gets a screen from Butler. Outside Curry. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Brooks has got 3 rebounds now in this one. There's the screen. It's Thompson off the drive. They double him with Butler. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6 with the fadeaway. And that one hits back out. Warriors trail by 14. Outside Butler. He feeds it to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Green. Gets it to go. He's got 10.
Something's starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
Thompson off the pick from Brooks. Houston moving it around. Puts up the baby hook. There's the bucket. Good.
He used his strength there to get into the post without much of a fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think they've got to muscle up on him a little more. Do a better job next time in there.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Curry gets the bucket.
What I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And he also is incredibly adept at running the pick and roll. He almost always makes things happen when he instigates that play.
And so it's Houston with it after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. A finger roll finish at the bucket. 6 points for him. And so it's Golden State with it, down by 12. The feed to Butler. Pass to Curry. Dishes it to Butler. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Open shot. Butler off target with the open look.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And so it's Houston with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they continue to knock down the long-range three-point shot as well.
And the first one drops. Houston making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Warriors trail by 14. Outside Curry. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
He's got a nice soft touch with that floater and used it beautifully right there.
The Rockets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. The Warriors have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. Free throw good by Curry. Houston leading by 11. Green with the ball. 7 points in the game. He dishes it to Thompson. Uncovered. That's good. Thompson's got 7 points in the game. The Warriors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. There's the pick. Butler with the ball. Now Smith defending. Curry passes it to Butler. Looney shoots from 12. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The drive by Green. Van Fleet offline with his three. Warriors trail by 13. Curry kicks to Butler. Rolling up. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Butler, and the rejection by Smith. Outside, Green. Van Fleet trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. They get a hand on it. Lets it go from deep, and the shot is good. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Butler. He's got 7. Looney. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Passes it, rolling up. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call will shoot free throws. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. 2 shots. And he makes the first. And the Rockets making a change here. Both free throws good from coming up. Rockets leading by 14. Outside, Green. Great do that time from Payton.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that.
Puts it up from 12, and the Warriors miss again.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring. Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Green left side. Budzinski, guarded by Green. Here's Payton. Off target from outside. Tries to save it. Dives for it. But they'll get another chance. When that one goes in, as he is fouled, it'll be 3 points if he converts it to line.
Boy, just battled through that initiative, impacted it, and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. The Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
Warriors trail by 15. There's the dish to Butler. They set the pick. Kicks to Green. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Green. 1:49 left to play in the third. Thompson dishes to Smith. And the layup's good off the glass.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Now here's Payton. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Curry with it. He's picked up by Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. That one is off. And the Rockets making a change here. Second free throw, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Warriors trail by 17. Radzinski, headed by Green. Payton gets the bucket.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Houston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. The drive by Green. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Green's got 9.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Hits the bucket.
He's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And so here is Houston after the Warriors pick up 3. Van Vliet shoots the 3, and that one's good. 10 points for him.
And this is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Payton kicks to Curry. Back to Payton. And they double up Payton. Number 21. That's him coming off an assist from Payton.
Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jumper.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to use his size to his advantage there.
Green, the pass to Brooks. It's taken away by Payton. From mid-court. The buzzer!
Unbelievable. Great shot there, Kev. And the crowd is going crazy.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Rockets lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Warriors trail by 12. He kicks to Butler. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And there's the whistle. Foul hard, and the shot will go to the line.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And the first one drops. And so Butler nails both of them. Houston leading by 10. And so in the game for the Rockets. There's the pass to Thompson. Brooks outside. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Green with a screen on Thompson. Goes up on the wing. Misses off the right iron.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
And so it's Houston with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Clock at 6. Van Vliet back to Thompson. Houston moving it around. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Warriors trail by 12. Feeds to Curry. Outside Butler. Green, the screen. Kudzinski, Brooks covering, and the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
That's good. And the Rockets lead by 14.
And no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
Kudzinski, he's covered by Thompson. He feeds it to Curry. And good on the basket. Hook it. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Thompson outside. Eason guarded by Green. Eason. No good on the triple.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not. The really tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
And the Warriors making a change here. Now a timeout called by Houston. At this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He's happy with how they've been playing, saying, hey, they had their chance, but this is our time. We're going to win this game and take the series lead for good. He got them pretty fired up as they left the huddle, Kevin.
Now, here's Thompson. Van Vliet, guarded by Curry. Shoots off the step back. That one wide left. Warriors trail by 9. He passes Coleman Young. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Van Vliet, guarded by Curry. Thompson off the pick from Brooks. Thompson outside. Houston needs to get a shot. Eason. That one's off. Still out of sync.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
Shooting for Golden State. Two shots. First free throw is good.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. And they've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's getting to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
There's the pick. Dishes it to Thompson. Picked away by Houston. Brooks, left side. And there's the feed to Thompson. Van Vliet. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 22.
Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that three-point column, guys.
Kudzinski. He's covered by Thompson. Right side Curry. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Number 21. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Rockets leading by 8. Van Vliet guarded by Curry. Thompson a screen on Curry. Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Thompson. Let's go. Releases from the ring and drills it. Here's Curry. Outside Butler. He dishes it to Curry. Fires for three. And yes, sir, that one counts. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's more like it. It's 9 points for him coming off 3-pointers in this half.
Van Fleet guarded by Curry. Passes it to Brooks. That one goes. Covered.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Warriors trail by 9. Now Curry. Wadzinski. He's covered by Thompson. The pass burning in. Knocked away. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Thompson. Eason. Tries again. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Just a fantastic game for Thompson. He has 14 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
That free throw good from Thompson. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. He hits both from the stripe.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer the perfection continues.
And here are the Warriors now. 11-point game. Curry attacking. Good. Curry's got 10. So it's the Rockets now. And here's Thompson. Shoots from 12, and he puts that one in. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Wadzinski. And another basket for Golden State.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Houston leading by 9. Thompson outside. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Great job getting the ball inside right now. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence and toughness here in the second half. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Here's Curry. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Wadzinski. He's covered by Thompson. Outside Butler. Now the dish to Curry. On the arc. The shot no good. And Houston the other way now.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Coach. The rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Now, here's Thompson. Van Fleet, there's the triple. And another 3 for Houston.
Wow. What a great performance from him. He's hit 3 in each half.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
Here's Curry. Kicks it to Green. Outside Butler. On the clock. Fades back, and it's Golden State with another.
Kevin, that's beautiful. With the guy all over him, the fadeaway was about the only option he had, and he cashed in on it.
And the Rockets with possession here. 13-point lead. Thompson outside. No luck.
That's an example there, guys, of contesting the shot and corralling the board. That's really all you can ask of a guy at that end of the floor.
He kicks it to Curry. And that one's good. Curry's got 22.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try and get his club out of this hole.
Feeds to Thompson. Fades. And another three for Houston.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
He feeds it to Curry. Three-pointer. Another miss by Curry.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yep, I thought so too, Clark.
Dishes to Thompson. Thompson right side. From 10 feet out. He goes up again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The first free throw is good. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And so Thompson nails both of them. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Moody guarded by Holiday. To the paint. It's tipped. Pass to Santos. 6 to shoot. Hill. For the 3. Can't get it to go.
I like the defense, guys. Really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Now, here's Thompson. So we see Houston taking the W here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals here on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at the Jordan player of the game.